Good evening, Namaskar, and welcome to all of you to this wonderful show today. Just within 2 seconds, meanwhile, share the links with others and ask the other fellow friends to also join. That's fine. That's already the number of students are visiting. Okay. So please join, and then if my sound is audible voice, then certainly I am here to begin the show. Okay, so here we go for this wonderful evening, the live quiz on polity, that is Indian Constitution. Okay, so that's fine. That is a good evening to all of you. So yes, I think so. Now the voice is clear. It is audible, and okay. Now let's see the things here. There's a problem while playing. Okay, tap to retry. Okay, so now you are on the screen. You can see here, please. So that's fantastic that you need to see that who presided over the inaugural meeting of the Constituent Assembly. So who presided over the inaugural meeting of the Constituent Assembly? Okay, so now the voice is clear and audible, and that's fantastic that you have stayed with me. And okay, fine. So many friends, and sir also is in. Okay, so Madhu, Claire, 5, and Srinivas sir, good evening. And the same way, so many students, Sabir, and okay, is it SACHIDANANDA SINHA? Already the answer came. So thus we started the quiz, and immediately the way you responded, it is really the happy news, a good beginning. So let's continue the show. Who presided over the, that is wonderful answer, SACHIDANANDA SINHA. So that is a nice answer. So now, so let's move to the next question on the screen here without wasting much time. Who was the constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly of India? Who was the constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly of India? So don't be in a hurry and worry. Okay, so that's fine. So here, okay, who was the constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly of India? Keep on thinking and play the quizzing. So expecting more students to actively participate. Okay, that Srinivas sir already had started. So B.N. Rao goes the answer, and that is wonderful. And there's a fantastic answer from sir. So Dr. B.N. Rao. So Dr. B.N. Rao is the answer. So those who have given these answers, certainly it is welcome, and that's wonderful quizzing. Yes, B.N. Rao. So already the answers are pouring in. So that's good. So as I said yesterday, so whenever you strike the right answer and the target is hit, obviously we have to skip that question and we have to move to the next answer, but keep on answering the same way. Go on responding this, and this will certainly will make the program still more entertaining and funny and informative. So let's move to the next question. So here we go. Who first gave the idea of the Constitution of India? A bit thinking is important, so don't be in a hurry mood. Who first gave the idea of the Constitution of India? For the first time, somebody thought that yes, something like a constitution, a set of principles must be there for India so that it can be ruled or governed the best way possible with a set of responsibility. The answer comes as NEHRU, but it is not. So please go on trying, keep trying. So the answer is again NEHRU and Gopal Krishna Gokhale. No, it is not so. But still there is a scope of thinking. You will go on thinking, and certainly you can come up with the answer. So this program is certainly trying to involve the almost all sorts of questions. So here, yes, Saikiran says here M. N. Roy. That is the right answer. M. N. Roy. Yes, it is M. N. Roy, the person who is responsible. Yes, that's beautiful. Some more answers are going in. Oh yes, yes. You realize that Pandit Nehru is different. It is M. N. Roy, which was expected, and thus we got the answer. So that's fine. So you are a team and you are defending very well. So I will go on posing more threat, more questions, and you are there to defend yourself because you are a set of elite group of people. Okay, now here we go without wasting time. Which day is celebrated as Constitution Day? No hurries, no worries. Think in cool mind. Give the answer, the right one, that you hit the target and you are capable, you are confident, and very nice quizzing because the way we started in a short span, 4 questions you have forced me to ask so that we can understand with the rapid speed with which you are answering the questions, and that's wonderful quizzing, and it's what actually makes this so wonderful. So here comes the answer is November 26. I will see if any other version is there or not. So November 26, it gets unanimous support, and that is means certainly that is the correct answer. It is November 26. Usually what happens is the January 26 everybody thinks, but it is a very clever answering because November 26, 1949, the day on which the Constitution was adopted by the government of India. So almost all are in the track, in the line, and beautiful answering. And that is really clever answer without getting confused. You are stubborn and you are firm and determined answers you are giving, and that's the beauty of quizzing. That right, November 26. So now may I know that November 26th, which is celebrated as the Constitution Day, that happened only from 2015, but it is not from right from the beginning, you have to remember. So there is a related question that this particular November 26, which I said that is the right answer, I have accepted. Now my question is that right. So the question is November 26 is correct, but before 2015, or better to say until 2015, November 26 was celebrated by, but in what way it was celebrated? 26th November was celebrated with another term or name. Okay, it was only in 2015 that we started celebrating it as the National Constitution Day. So my question is very simple, that before 2015 or until 2014, by what name the November 26 was celebrated? November 26 until 2014. So keep on thinking. Try to come up with the right answers. Never mind if it is wrong. Be confident, cool-mindedly think that from 2015 only National Constitution Day. But before that, the same November 26, okay, by what name it was still celebrated, okay, in India? Of course, again the same related question, so there is no difference, much difference. Either way, it was connected to the Constitution and the constitutional framers. So November 26 from 2015 was celebrated as the National Constitution Day. Until then, by what name it was celebrated? So I have to give one hint. It was National Law Day is right, because the very first law minister was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. National Law Day, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the person who was the first law minister, and that's the reason it used to be celebrated as after the father of Indian Constitution. This very November 26 was celebrated as National Law Day. Okay, fine. Let's move for the next question. What is? Okay, so never lose your heart. Keep on thinking. Some questions may be difficult, some may be standard, some may be easy, but every question needs your equal attention and the same kind of dedication. So the question flashed on the screen: what is referred as heart and soul of the Constitution? What is referred as the heart and soul of the Constitution? What is referred as the heart and soul of the Constitution? Okay, so you have to see on the screen. So here questions are pouring in. So it is a preamble, it is a right to constitutional remedies. That's beautiful. Right to constitutional remedies according to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So who said this, that heart and soul of the Constitution? So that's wonderful answering, but never mind if our answers are wrong, or sometimes it is time factor which creates the worries. So within the stipulated time frame, giving the answers is not clear, so never mind. So please go on for the best try. So right to constitutional remedies, or we can also, the alternative is Article 32 also we can say. So let's flash the answer. So it is Article 32, right to constitutional remedies. Okay, Article 32 and the right to constitutional remedies is the answer. Okay, so there is more passion when there is rivalry. Okay, so you have to remember, when there is more passion, when there is more rivalry, there is more passion. So you are locking your horns, you are fighting with each other, testing your nerves, and that's a good sign. So here a number of children are responding. That certainly indicates the confidence levels of you, but I will try to pose more threads ahead, and you try to come up with the beautiful answers. Thus together we will make the show more entertaining, more educative. Meanwhile, you can share the links with your fellow friends or those who are interested, and that will be a very nice thing to see here. Okay, fine. So let's go for the next question. Okay, the next question is here. So which constitutional amendment granted 10% quota to EWS category, that is economically weaker sections, in government jobs and educational institutions? Okay, so which constitutional amendment? Okay, so which constitutional amendment granted 10% quota to economically weaker sections? Okay, to economically weaker sections category in government jobs and educational institutions. Okay, so the question is on the screen. You have to keep on thinking. Don't be in hurry and worry. There are number of questions to be solved, and this will be certainly a thrilling experience. And those who are continuously racking their brains, working hard, and the struggle which is going on in the mind and playing with the mind waves, it is already one came 103rd. Okay, so now let's see if any other answers are coming in. So 103rd amendment goes the answer. Okay, fine. Let me see that if any other option comes, then immediately I will reveal the answer. Right, 103 they say. 103rd, yes, that is 124. That was also I was expecting. And here is very important, both 103rd is initially was done, but the 124th one ratified it. So 103 is certainly here what I was expecting, but 124 also related with the same thing. So here thus reminding you that both are good thinking and both are absolutely linked with this, but as per the question, it is the first amendment is 103 only is correct, but 124 also is related to this, by which the government gave the permission and Gujarat became the first state to implement this after 124th amendment. But original, as per the question, it is 1/3 amendment is correct. But why I waited even after right answer? Because 124 is also related with the same thing, and that is indicates that how in different ways the students are thinking, and you need to think in this many ways. Yes, because 103 and 124 amendment both are related, and certainly here I have less time, but certainly you will understand that why both are correct. Okay, but 103 according to this is more apt or more appropriate, that you have to certainly remember. Okay, fine. So that's good answering. So 103 is granted, or you have to take it granted. Okay, fine. So now let's move to the next question here. Oh, yes. Now let us see in which year the voting age was reduced from 21 to 18 years. Okay, in which year voting age was reduced from 21 years to 18 years. That's nice to see that response is coming from so many children and actively participating. Never give up, go on trying, keep on trying, possible. Already I said that it is those who are thinking logically or not is more important than, okay, trying is more important than whether we are only always hitting the target is not the only thing, but you are keeping on thinking. That's a good sign here. Okay, in which year voting age was reduced from 21 years to 18 years? Okay, right. So here goes 1989 is one answer. Okay, 1989 is one answer. Right now I'm seeing if any other option is coming in. 1988 also goes another answer. 1989 only, again confirmation comes. Now let's see here. So there is already the fight had begun. So 1989 or 1988. Okay, now one more I will see, and then certainly I have to reveal the answer, because children are thinking in different ways. But 21 to 18 years the age was reduced, because for a long time the right to vote was given to 21 years and above. Okay, now reduced to 18. So the time has come to reveal the answer. Okay, it is 1989, absolutely correct answer. So that clearly indicates that the way you are playing, it is wonderful. It is wonderful to see that so many children are actively participating, and not only participating but also trying to hit the target and come up with the right answers. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Okay, fine. So now here let's move for the next question. Right. So let us go for the next question. The next one. Which right was deleted from the fundamental rights? So which right was deleted from the fundamental rights? So which right was deleted from the fundamental rights. Okay, so which right was deleted from the fundamental rights? Okay, so here you keep on thinking. Okay, try to come up with the good answer. Okay, that's nice to see. Yes, it is. Answers are coming in. So right to property, very nice. So right to property, almost unanimous. Okay, fine. So it is right to property. So there is no second thought. So that's wonderful answering. So right to property is certainly in 1978 it was stopped. It stopped continuing as any of the fundamental rights. So right to property. Okay, now my question is, what are the two rights which are enjoying the status of fundamental rights, even though in all the books it is not added, but still then they are enjoying the status of fundamental rights? What are the two important rights enjoyed by the Indians which are enjoying the status of fundamental rights, even though they are still not? It is very good. Sir here had helped that in which amendment right to property has ceased. That's good thinking, very nice. But now here my next question is that what are the rights which are enjoying the status of fundamental rights, even though they are not still appear along with fundamental rights in most of our textbooks, but they are enjoying the fundamental rights status? What are the two rights which are enjoying the fundamental rights status?
Ask for 2 minutes, 1 second, 5 seconds.
Okay, just for 1 second. Okay, please. Wi-Fi connection I'm changing. Okay, please bear with.
Done.
Okay, right. Okay, please try to answer. Okay, one is right to leave. Okay, no, right to education, I have to take it. Right to education is absolutely correct. Now, what is the other? Right to education is, that's wonderful. Right to education is correct. What is the other one? Keep on thinking, because this is not directly appears in most of the textbooks, but according to the law, both are enjoying the status of fundamental rights at present. Right to live was already there. Right to life, according to Article 21, it was there. Fundamental right is right to education, which is enjoying the status, and what else? What else also enjoys the fundamental right status? That's good answering. Good answering. Okay, that's good answering. Please keep on. Okay, now what is the next one? One is right to education. What is the other? Okay, right to privacy. Okay, no, but still better one is there. Actually, we have, everybody knows this, because this had really changed the politics of India, and this is also proved very helpful to fight the corruption. To fight the corruption, I have given the hint. To fight the corruption, to know about different scams, this right which is enjoying the status of fundamental right along with right to education certainly had helped us. Okay, now please try to think. Right to information, absolutely correct. That is right to, first one is right to education, another is right to information. So these two rights actually almost changed the India's face, and today Both are enjoying. Very good. So that's fine. So now ATI, that's good. Good thinking. Right. It is just a fraction of seconds difference, but still then your answers are respected and good answering. Right. So now let's move for the next question. Okay. So the next question on the screen. Who proposed the preamble before the drafting committee? Right, that way you keep on answering, so that gives a lot of confidence to others, and actively participate, never get demoralized. So keep on thinking, keep on hitting the target possible. You can do, you can assess. Right, that is Pandit Nehru goes the answer. My God, so rapidly, so fastly the answer flashed on the screen. Right, so that is absolutely correct, sir. That is Pandit Nehru. So goes, so another also Nehru. Now I think admission. So Nehru is certainly the correct answer. So who proposed the preamble before the drafting committee? So now we have to flash the answer. So it is obviously Jawaharlal Nehru. So that's good answering. Right, it is really beauty to see that not only the students but also the teachers are actively participating, and I really feel proud that some of my colleagues are also, the way they are participating actively, this clearly indicates the importance they are giving to this show, and that's really wonderful. So don't forget that you are only the students are contesting, the teachers are also equally encouraging the others. That's why they have come to this platform, and they are encouraging the youngsters to come up with the answers. That's really wonderful, and I have to really thank from the bottom of my heart to all such kind of faculties who are taking the time for the youngsters. By participating in this show, they are directly and indirectly encouraging the youngsters that to come up and how to play the show. That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. Okay, now let's move for the next question. So keep on thinking. Okay, now the number of fundamental duties. This is one of the question which confused many people in most of the competitive examinations. So that's the reason why this particular question I have targeted the number of fundamental duties are how many are there actually, number of fundamental duties. Okay, this is perhaps one of the most simple looking question but often asked in most of the competitive examinations because we falter. Okay, so let's see that what is the right answer. The number of fundamental duties. Don't be in a hurry, be cool-minded, think properly. Okay, so cool-mindedly think, and certainly you will hit the target in the very first attempt, I'm sure, but you have to be cool-minded. That's very important thing which is essential for quizzing. So some say 11, whether all say 11, so 11 and 11, so 11 and 11 again. So this indicates that is you can't be confused. I am not able to distract you. It is certainly correct. So 11 is the right answer, and that is 11. So what is accepted is the 11, and that is really the wonderful answering. So you can't be distracted, you can't be confused, and that is the beauty. You are determined answers you are giving, and that is why quizzing is important. Okay, you shouldn't get confused. With the same way, keep on giving the bold answers, firm answers. Okay, right. So take the necessary time, but at the same time keep on. Right, now my question is here. Okay, question is, another question here is, that is the joint sessions of parliament. How many times we had a joint sessions of the parliament? So how many times? How many times joint sessions of the parliament held? How many times the joint session? This is another related question because all the questions are not appearing on the frame. Okay, so here goes, already they started changing. 3 they say, 3 times, so it is 3 times, again 3 times, again 3 times. Okay, right. But no, it is still think properly, it is not 3. My question was simply that how many times the joint sessions of the parliament till now held. 3 times. Okay, 3 times is correct if my question has successful only. Okay, so where the bill was passed and successful, so that is 3. But my question is simply how many times the joint sittings or joint sessions of the parliament held, then 3 is not correct. So I have not included that is successful or failure. I simply said if it is only successful 3 times. Okay, but the question is here, how many times the joint sessions of the parliament held? Okay, the joint sessions. So keep on thinking, be cool-minded. Okay, so never lose the heart. It is we want, because you are struggling. 3 in a flash, Okay, 4 goes to the question, simply some amendment or thinking. Okay, so 4. Now let me wait for one more response and I will reveal. Yes, now you have understood the question exactly, and it is 4 is the right answer. Now my question is again simple. So now I want, that is what are the 4 different purposes for which the joint sessions were held. Okay, 1 I will say, the remaining 2 I will say, 2 you have to guess. Okay, 2 I will say, remaining 2 names only you have to give. So don't be worried. Listen to the question carefully. So we said altogether 4. So the first one, Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. The second one is Banking Service Commission Act 1978. What are the other 2? Okay, I need what are the other 2 for which a joint session. Okay, it is Prohibition of Dowry Act, already I said, and Banking Service Commission Act 1978. These are the first 2. What are the remaining 2 for which joint session of parliament was held? Okay, keep on thinking. So don't lose the heart. Yes, you are there. Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Banking Service Commission Act. That is another one. What is the third one? Fine, that is coming up is Prevention of Terrorism Bill. Okay, that is good. And for women representation, very nice. So Prevention of Terrorism Activities and Women Reservation Bill, again fine. So that is the completion of the question. So here we have to change the question. So that is right answer. So that is wonderful. So you have right. So now let's go for the next question. Okay, now here we go. On the screen you can see, during the president's rule, a state will be ruled by whom? During the president's rule, a state will be ruled by whom? That's the question. So think wisely, cleverly, and then come up with the answer. Think wisely, cleverly, and one answer. So here already answer flashed on the screen, and sir says that it is a governor, and certainly we have to agree. Yes, 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 it is beautiful quizzing. It is a governor, undoubtedly. President's rule time, it is the governor. So now so many answers pouring in. Yes, Avinash, you have joined. That's really happy. Pavan Kumar, clear. Chandu, Sai Kumar, clear. And Parepati Sai, sir, Srinivas sir, fantastic. Sai Kidan, so many children are actively participating. That is really wonderful to see. Yes, that's the right answer. So now the quiz is gaining more and more intensity. It is becoming more and more tense moments now. Right, let us go on continuing the same way. The same momentum should continue. Okay, now the next question on the screen. Please have a look. when matters of utmost importance are raised. When matters of utmost importance are raised. Okay, let me give the hint that this is a parliamentary term. This is a parliamentary term is described inside the parliament when matters of utmost importance are raised, generally in the mid of the day. I am giving the hint, mid of the day, very important matters, and specifically separate time is generally not allotted, but this is the time during the midday when the matters of, yes, already sir had hit the target. And you see, my God, it is more or less like a blitz game in chess or a rapid chess. Okay, fantastic. It is 0 hour. That was what I was waiting for. So 0 hour is the right answer. And certainly we have to thank that. Very good. It is 0 hour is correct and 12 noon. Right. It is alright. So don't get confused. So those who said the right answer, it is very well. So keep it up, keep on praying like that. So there is a struggle going on continuously. Children are fighting with each other. The way with flash you are coming up with the answer. 0 hour is absolutely correct. And here we have to go for the next question. Now this question will not be flashed on the screen, but I am asking this and you have to say, keeping in mind, that is what happens is whenever, okay, so what we say generally, arbitrary arrest. Arbitrary arrest means without mentioning any reason or stating any reason, simply on suspicion. Also, some people could be arrested. At present, almost there are no such arbitrary arrest. But every time the government has to tackle with different kinds of security problems to the nation. So that's why. Okay, so here I have to say that till date, okay, one is MISA. What are the other two? So one example I have given, to maintain the national security, a special kind of laws are made by virtue of which government can tackle with terrorist activities or anything which is a threat to the nation. So one such example is MISA MISA. MISA MISA is one such example. In 1971, Maintenance of Internal Security Act was passed. Now what more to such kind of tool or weapon was used and still are used by the government of India. So one such, to this category there are three such, okay, national security. Okay, please think properly. What I said is for maintaining the security of the nation. So we have to, government takes the help of some kind of special powers. So way back in 1900, yes, one is POTA, that is beautiful. One is POTA. Okay, now one is MISA, I said. One is POTA, you say. Now what is the third one? Okay, what is the third one? If you cannot give the answer after 20 seconds, I am going to say the clue, one more clue. So one is MISA MISA during Indira Gandhi time. Later on in 2002 it is POTA, POTA, Prevention of Terrorism Act. Now the third one I am waiting for. Please keep on thinking that the national security, clear, we cannot risk. Okay, it is TADA. Beautiful answer. It is TADA, 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 Terrorism and Disruptive Activities, passed in 1985. That's wonderful. That's beautiful answering. Maintenance of Internal Security, 1971 by Indira Gandhi's regime. And TADA, Terrorism and Disruptive Activities. Fantastic answer. And Prevention of Terrorism Act, which was passed in 2002. So these are the three exceptional laws, or we can say the tools in the hands of the government by which they can tackle anything which is a threat to the national unity or the national security of the country. That's fantastic. Answers are pouring in. Yes, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Avinash. Very good answering. And the same way, Pota Satish Kumar also gave the right answer. That's beautiful. And Tada is also beautiful. So this is what unitedly you are contesting, and that gives me really immense happiness. And this is the right way of playing the quizzing and also making it more and more entertaining. It is you who have to make this more and more entertaining. Otherwise, the show will lose its luster, it lose its shine. And this is the way you are giving the answer with rapid speed that makes all the difference. And same kind of tempo you need to maintain until the last. And with that, I will go for the next question. Let's go on the screen. What is a star question? Okay, what is a star question? What is a starred question? Okay, what is a starred question? Okay, please think properly. So what is actually a starred question? Okay, sir says manual answers. Okay, very good. Keep on thinking like that. Very good. So that is a nice answer already sir had given. Okay, that's fantastic. So starred answer, that's good. So where manual answers are given, so that's wonderful, sir. So one for which, okay, oral answer is required to be given by a minister on the floor. That is really beautiful. That's really fantastic answer. Okay, that's really fantastic answer given. Okay, so beautiful. So some more answers are also pouring in, but the point is certainly we have to take this answer as absolutely correct, sir. Okay, one for which an oral answer is given. That's nice. So now let's move. Okay, so yes, answer from the ministry. So I have given, you can see on the flash, for which an oral answer is required to be given by a minister on the floor. So oral answer, Jack Sparrow. Now, okay. Oh, fine. So welcome to this, because it is a new man added, and that's really wonderful quizzing. Okay, let's go. Okay, fine. That's welcome to so many new children are coming in. So that clearly indicates, because it is very difficult to control the kind of the intensity which it carries. Okay, fine. So let's go for the next question. So here the question is, the cabinet mission to India was headed, okay, by whom? The cabinet mission to India was headed by whom? Okay, the cabinet mission to India was headed by whom? That's a question. The cabinet mission, okay, the cabinet mission to India was headed by whom? The cabinet mission to India was headed by, okay, it is Cripps goes one answer. Sir says Cripps. Okay, now I'm waiting. Still any answer comes in, so I'll wait one more, and then certainly we will go for more such answers. Okay, is it Stafford Cripps? Okay, one is Cripps or Stafford Cripps. Okay, so is it Stafford Cripps? Okay, they say. Okay, now let me think. Okay, still any? Please keep on thinking, so don't give up. Okay, it is Lord Lawrence, and that is Lord Lawrence is absolutely correct. It is PETHICK Lawrence. No, I need for another one. Sorry. Okay, so PETHICK Lawrence. Lead the competition. Okay, Okay, fine. So that's good answering. So PETHICK Lawrence, all right, that is good. It is PETHICK Lawrence or Lord Lawrence, or whatever you are given. That's fine. That's beautiful. Right. So now we will go for the next question. Okay. All right. So here we go for the next question on the screen. The demand for the Constitution Assembly. The demand for Constitution Assembly was put forward by Indian National Congress. Okay, the demand for Constitution Assembly was put forward by Indian National Congress. Now my question is, what is the answer? In which place? So I need the place name. The demand for the Constitution Assembly was put forward by Indian National Congress in 1936 at a place. What is the name of the place? Answer something else? Yes, that is. Okay. So what is the answer? Okay, the demand for the Constitution, Assembly was put forward by Indian National Congress in 1936. At which place? Name the place. The place I want to see. Clear now, what is the name of the place? Okay, fine. Any answer? Given any answers now, please respond. Try to respond. Name the place. Yes, here we find that some children already have started. Yes, it is Lucknow goes the answer and is correct. Absolutely correct is Lucknow. So 1936 and the Lucknow is absolutely correct answer. So now let us go for the next question here. So next question is, okay, right. So now the next question. How much time? Yes, Lucknow. All those who have given Lucknow, that is absolutely correct. Yamini also Lucknow. Saikiran also says Lucknow. That's beautiful answer. That's beautiful answer. Okay, and correct answer. Okay, that's correct answer. So how much time was taken to prepare the Constitution? Okay, how much time it took for the preparation of the Constitution? Okay, so Lucknow already we have admitted that is the correct answer. So now let's go for, okay, how much time was taken to prepare the Constitution? Now already answers have started. 2 years. Okay, 11 months. Okay, fine. 2 years, 11 months. And okay, fine. The days also 18 days. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's a wonderful answering. So 2 years, 11 months. Okay, 2 years, 11 months, and also 17 days and 18 days. There is a struggle going on. 11 months, 2 year, 11 months, 17 days, 2 year, 11 months, 18 days. So 18 days only is authentic, clear. 17 in some books are given, but most of the prominent books says 18. So we have to take this answer as correct. 17 also in some books it is given, but authentic books have said 18 days. So we have to take it granted. So 2 years, 11 months, 18 days. So all those who have said that is absolutely correct. And I am also based on the prominent or authentic material only. That's the reason. So I beg clear. So that cannot be any amendment. So 2 years, 11 months and 18 days is absolutely correct, and most of you have said also, and that's really wonderful. Okay, now so let's go for the next question here. Okay, right. So next question, please have a glance. Okay, on the screen you can see the next question, the Constitution of India. Okay, so now the Constitution of India was handwritten by, okay, so one each, okay, the Constitution of India, little bit light, little bit more. The Constitution of India was handwritten, or that is calligraphed. Okay, now I need who has done this, because our Constitution is not a printed version. It is not a printed version, rather it is calligraphed version. Now who had calligraphed this? And again, okay, so now first I need what are the names. If any change, certainly I will say the explanation along with that. Okay, now so let's go for the question. The Constitution of India was calligraphed or handwritten. It was not printed. It was not printed, rather it was handwritten. Okay, so may I know what is the right answer? So now here let us see the answers are coming in. Yes, they say Prem Bihari Narain. Very good. It is Prem Bihari Narain again. Prem Bihari Narain. So that's beautiful. Prem Bihari Narain. Beautiful answering. Prem Bihari Narain. That's good. But now here I have one more linked question with this. So what you said, Prem Bihari Narain, is absolutely correct. Prem Bihari Narain RAIZADA. So that is for English version. Now the point is, who had calligraphed the same in Hindi? That's beautiful answering, because what you have given is absolutely correct. But now I am just changing the question, that if it is the Hindi version was calligraphed by whom? Okay. Yes, that is even okay, fine. Prem Bihari, all those who have given Prem Bihari, that is absolutely correct answer, I admit. Now the point is, okay, that is in English version is correct. You are absolutely correct. Now my question is, the same Constitution Hindi version was also calligraphed by another eminent personality. Now who is that? Okay, Santi Niketan is the painters, actually those who had done the painting or the kind of designs or decorations. Okay, may I know that who is Ram Manohar Sinha? They are also decorators. Okay, now who had calligraphed? Who had calligraphed in Hindi? Okay, so the names which you are giving, they are all the people from the Santi Niketan who have done the decorative work or paintings work. Okay, fine. So my question is here. Question is, yes, it is Vasant Kumar Vaidya. That is really wonderful. Vasant Krishan Vaidya. Vasant Krishan Vaidya is absolutely correct. Vasant Krishan Vaidya. Okay, so Vasant Krishan Vaidya is the Hindi version, but the remaining names, whatever you said, they are correct for painting. It may be Nandalal Bose or Ram Manohar Sinha or the other prominent students of Santi Niketan. That's beautiful. Okay, so now here let us go for the answer. We have to place Ram Bihari Narain RAIZADA as you said. So now I will change my question. Right. Okay, now the question is, once the constitution was ready, that means the handwritten calligraphed versions were ready, so now some more copies are certainly essential. Okay, so that's why they were photolithographed. Okay, so please listen to my question carefully related to this again, that once the constitution was calligraphed in neat hand or free running hand, by the eminent calligraphists. Now the question is, these written works were photolithographed. So what is lithography? If you have seen in earlier days, olden days, even now also, film posters. Today we are using flexis, but earlier film posters used to come on paper. So they were actually called as lithography. Okay, they are not simply printing. Lithograph actually we say, that is an art of producing the huge colored photographs on paper. Now my question is here, that is, the Constitution of India calligraphed copies were photolithographed by which important body of India? Some prominent government body of India photolithographed the calligraphed versions of Indian Constitution. Okay, I hope that you got the question right. Okay, you understood my question. So which government body of India had photolithographed the constitution so that more copies will be available? Otherwise original copy handwritten is only one, but they have to be photolithographed so that such copies will be more in number. Otherwise only with one constitution, okay, written copy, you cannot manage, because India is such a huge country and everyone has to study that initially. Later on, of course, printed versions came. So my question, yes, it is Survey of India. That is wonderful answering. It is Survey of India. It is exceptional answering. Survey of India gets the credit for that, and that is absolutely right answer. So we have to change the next question. Where is the original copy of handwritten constitution kept or preserved? So think wisely and try to give the answer. Okay, so now okay, so when was the Constitution of India enforced and why? Okay, answers are coming in. Okay, this is changed question, sorry. Question change, okay, now leave it. Okay, yes, that is a correct answer. So in a helium filed case, in the library already given the answer, that's fine. So now we have to reveal the answer. It is library Pala. Okay. Right. So when was the, and this is really very good, the question. Okay, yes. So answers already came in. The question. Okay, yes. So answers already came in. Okay, some more answers are there. Yes, correct. So 26th January, but now the second part of the question is, why? Second part of the question is here, why? Okay. So now let's see here. What is the second part of the question here? Answer. Nobody is. Answers came. Yes, more answers. Very fine. So due to some technical, we couldn't get, but still then now I could see here. So it is a Purna Swaraj Day. That's a beautiful answer. Right, very good. It is Purna Swaraj Day because on that 29th. Okay, fine, that's good. So 29th, 1929, so Purna Swaraj. Okay, fine. So complete independence or Purna Swaraj, that's good answer. Okay, that is the region. So why this day? Okay, way back in 1929, Pandit Nehru on the banks of river Ravi in Lahore, he had declared that Purna Swaraj is the main goal of the the Indian National Congress, and from 1930 they started celebrating this particular day as Independence Day. Okay, later on what happened, we know that how we got the independence on August 15. So January 26 lost its significance, so that's the reason why it was taken into consideration, and that's a beautiful answer you have given. So we will continue this. So next question on the slide you can see here. Next question you can see. Okay, so let's go for the next question. Okay, this one over. Okay, next question. So now 20 January, that is correct. Now first and only Dalit woman. Okay, so now some more children are contesting. Now here it is a keen tussle has begun, and the questions are also becoming tougher. Now one of the toughest question of the show. First and only Dalit woman to be elected to the Constituent Assembly. So in the Constituent Assembly altogether there were few women, and she happens to be the only Dalit woman to be elected to Constituent Assembly. Now I need that who was the first and only Dalit woman. Okay, Dalit woman. It is already answers. Oh my God, so you are really tremendous answers. Already Dakshayani is written, and Dakshayani you say, that's really wonderful. So Saikiran says it is Dakshayani, and that's really wonderful answer. Really good answer. It is Dakshayani Velayudan. Okay, so Dakshayani Velayudan from Kerala. So she became the first such a woman. Okay, so that's really wonderful quizzing and beautiful answer. Okay, now so let's go for the next question. Okay, right. Now the point is here, another related question to the Constitution. Actually on our Constitution we see different kinds of designs or paintings or etchings or sketches were done. Okay, now my question is what kind of things were taken as topics, means what kind of things were shown on the decorative, means the students of Nandalal Bose and his students from Shanti Niketan. So all these people started decorating the papers used for calligraphy of the constitutional, okay, of India. Now my question is, they have decorated different kinds of designs, different kinds of sketchings they have done. So what were actually the topics? What kind of topics they have taken? What they have shown? What kind of things they have taken? Because they knew since it is India, so that's why something related to India, related to Indian topics they have taken, and they have tried to present it on different papers. Okay, very good one is, it is Ram Darbar, that is also good. Okay, any two more just means I will stop it, because there are many such kind of things are there, and Ram Darbar is one such very beautiful answer. Ram Darbar is one there, beautiful answering. And what else they had taken? Okay, it is Rama's court. Okay, good thinking, very nice. Okay, like that, still any historically also they have taken, but Rama's court is most prominent one, right? Fine, but still then beside this, both from Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, Mauryan, okay, this kind of paintings also they have shown. Only the court which was shown is Rama's court. Okay, fine, that's anyhow very valuable answer you have given, so that's I have to take it granted, and that's beautiful answering, good quizzing. And let's go for the next question here on the screen. Okay, fine, even right, some other factors from Gupta time to right, Mauryan time to historically also they Indus Valley civilization also they have taken. Okay, now here goes the next question, because answer already we got. Okay, now by whom the governor of a state is administered oath of office? By whom the governor of a state is administered oath of office? By whom the governor of a state, okay, right, Fine. Okay. Good thinking. Right. So let's go for the, because already we have altered the question. Fine. So now let's go for the, what is the answer? By whom the governor of a state is administered the oath of office? By whom the governor of a state is administered, okay, by whom the governor of a state is administered oath of office. Okay, now I think governor of a state is administered oath in office. Answers are coming in. It is president, it is minister. Okay, oath of office, by who administered oath of office? It is president. Okay, only president we have to take it, but no, it is Chief Justice of High Court. That's the reason. Right, I couldn't give you still more time or ample time, but this is one of the most okay, that within a flash only the answer also coincided with the flashing on the screen, and that's good thinking, Chief Justice of High Court. But I couldn't give ample time, and that's really the thing is the question was itself one of the most confused question for students. That's why we have asked this question. Okay, now that is the reason why purposefully we have designed this. Okay, now so let's go. So where generally we get confused such questions, we have to answer with utmost care. And let's go for the next slide. Next question on the screen. The judge of a high court submits his resignation to whom? Okay, so the same way, keep on answering and keep participating. Active participation is more important. The more the rivalry, the more is the response, the better will be the contest. And this type of keen tussle or the keen contest makes the competition still more entertaining and informative. So now on the screen you can see that the judge of a high court submits his resignation to whom? So think cleverly and come with the answer. Judge of a high court submits his resignation to whom? That is the question. Okay, so answers are coming in. So one says president, sir also says president. Now let's go, still any one more response. If I wait, and then I will certainly have to reveal the answer. So I think clear. So president and president and president. Okay, fine. So let's flash the answer. So it is president. Okay, yes, it is absolutely correct answer. Very nice quizzing, very nice answers, beautiful. It is president, and that is really one of the most beautiful, okay, confusing question, often confused by children, but you were determined and a very firm answer you have given, and that's really mind-blowing. Let's go for the next question. Bill passed by both the houses of parliament and assented to by the president. Which parliamentary term is defined by these words? Bill passed by both the houses of parliament and assented to by the president. Okay, so what this actually parliamentary term this indicates? What parliamentary term actually this indicates? Okay, some parliamentary term actually described here. So I should go back and check. Okay, right. So let's see here. So next question on the screen. Bill passed by both the houses of the parliament and assented to by the president. This is the definition of a parliamentary term. What parliamentary term is defined? Okay, name that term. Okay, let me see one more answer. Okay, anyone can try. Bill passed by both the houses of parliament. Okay, thus comes the answer. It is called PM. It is Act. It is Act, and that is correct answer. And that's why we have to flash. Yes, it is absolutely correct. So Jack Sparrow says the right answer. Act is absolutely correct, and this type of participation all must go for. Okay, right, that's nice. And now here goes the next question. Okay, the writ that provides a remedy for wrongful detention. A writ that provides a remedy for wrongful detention. Name the writ. Okay, so now think cleverly, keep on playing the quiz. It is just every minute is used most productively, and that's the sole purpose of conducting this. You are not wasting a single minute or single time, single second. Okay, fine. So let's see what is the writ that provides a remedy for wrongful detention. So waiting for the answer. Okay, keep on thinking. So this is also, most of the children are able to say the writ that provides a remedy for wrongful detention is called. Yes, it is habeas corpus goes the answer, and I have to certainly give full points for it. Beautiful answering. It is habeas corpus. Whenever a person is detained unlawfully, so then the habeas corpus comes into action, and this is the reason why everyone can certainly be happy in a democratic country like India. So this is habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is absolutely the right answer. Okay, now so keep on playing like that. So now the next question on your screen. Right. Which member of the Constituent Assembly was the founder of AIMS? Which member of the Constituent Assembly was the founder of All India Institute of Medical Science? Okay, this is yet again one of the, this is yet again one of the interesting question and tough question of this. Okay, one of the tough question of this. So which member of the Constituent Assembly was the founder of AIMS, All India Institute of Medical Science? All India Institute of Medical Science. Which member of the Constituent Assembly was the founder of AIIMS, okay, of AIMS? So think wisely, be cool-minded, think properly, and try to give the answer. Think properly and try to give the answer. Okay, which member of the Constituent Assembly was the founder of AIMS? Okay, yes, go, that's beautiful answering within a flash. Amrita Kaur, it was most unexpected but the right answer, and that is wonderful answering by Yamini. She says Rajkumari Amrit Kaur, and that's wonderful answer and correct answer, absolutely correct. Rajkumari Amrit Kaur was the founder of, yes, he was the first health minister too. Fine, beautiful. So Rajkumari Amrit Kaur is the right answer. So here we have to skip this question and we have to go for the next question. Who is the only Muslim woman member of the Constituent Assembly? So you can use the past tense. Who was the only Muslim woman member of the Constituent Assembly? So think wisely and you can certainly give the answer. So Amrit Kaur, already we got the answer. So now here this is yet again one more tough question in successively. So we are coming across successive tough question. So who is the only Muslim woman member of the Constituent Assembly? She was the sole Muslim woman member of the Constituent Assembly. This is one of the toughest questions of this show. So to maintain the zeal, to maintain the interest, so we have to create the questions if different grades, different levels to meet the standards of the show. So that's why the question, who is the only Muslim woman member of the Constituent Assembly? I hope you are thinking, rack your brains, charge your gray cells, don't lose the heart, keep on thinking, keep thinking the right way, cool-mindedly, and then certainly you can come up with the answer. So who is the only Muslim member of Constituent Assembly? Muslim woman member. So one of the toughest question of this show. Who is the only Muslim woman member of Constituent Assembly? So keep on thinking, keep answering, never mind it is right or wrong, what you are predicting or what you are thinking to be your option. You feel free to come up with the answer so that it will certainly generate more interest for others too. So don't be passive, actively participate and be interactive. Okay, right, so there is some. Okay, it is Ajiza Begum, one answer from Sparrow. Ajizia Begum. Okay, so now let's see any other option comes, then I have to reveal the answer. Yes, it is very close answer he had given, but with a slight difference. But anyhow, I have to take it granted because a tough question, but Jack Sparrow had given the good answering, and that is Aizaz Rasool, and beautiful answer in Begum Aizaz Rasool. Beautiful answer. That is one of the toughest questions which we never expect the answer, but well tried, and that is what we want for this quiz. We want such kind of competitors, such kind of quiz fans, such kind of people who are passionate, and this sort of rivalries should create or generate more interest among the others. So very nice playing, well playing, most of you are actively participating, and that's really is wonderful. That's very nice to see. Right, so now here we have a very interesting figure. So identify this man. Okay, identify this man. Okay, try to identify this person. One of the important political dispute. This man's name is associated. Recently he died. And that's why political science, polity, whenever we study, this is the man who is the head of a mutt, is connected with, the case is named after him. Okay, the case is named after this person, and identify the person. Recently we lost this great soul, and very important case in polity you study is connected to this man or named after this man. Who is this personality? Recently, okay, yes, saw in today's news. Very fine, very good, very nice. So that is makes that even this kind of subject very good. It is case 7, right? Kesavanath Bharati, Kesavananda Bharati is beautiful answer. Kesavananda Bharati. Okay, yes, Kesavananda Bharati is a correct answer. Beautiful answering. It is Kesavananda Bharati. Okay, so he is the head of a mutt in Kerala. So clear na, Kesavananda Bharati case is very popular in polity. So fine. So this is to make you feel that even the subjects which have no connection with polity, but nowadays in civil services, that even the general, it may be history or polity or economics, they are trying to relate with the current things also. So that's why this Kesavananda Bharati case we have certainly clear. Okay. So next question. This is a real beauty, and this is one of the toughest, I will say, among all the questions which we have given. Okay, among all the questions which we have given. So earlier what we said, Kesavananda Bharati. So whether the preamble can be amended under Article 368, the Constitution arose for the first time in the historic case of Kesavananda Bharati, way back in 1973. It was urged that the preamble cannot be amended as it is not a part of the Constitution. The petitioner contended that the amending power Kesavananda Bharati, way back in 1973. It was urged that the preamble cannot be amended as it is not a part of the Constitution. The petitioner contended that the amending power in Article 368 cannot be used to destroy or damage the basic elements of the fundamental features of the Constitution. Okay, so here now, that is the explanation part of Kesavananda Bharati, I said. But now it is the question that you are seeing something interesting on the screen. Now I will describe this, and then you have to say that why this cartoon is one of the greatest cartoons in the Indian history of cartoons. Okay, so this cartoon is related to 1975, the emergency period under Indira Gandhi's time. This is the toughest question of this show. Without any hesitation, I could say that this is the toughest question of the show. So this is more challenging for you, but certainly I have the hope and I know that you can certainly come up with the answer. This is the biggest headache for you, and you can certainly cross this hurdle. And let us see that how many among you are trying to give the answer. Now the question is here, that is, who is the cartoonist? Okay, this is related to 1975 emergency, and this famous cartoon appeared in Indian Express and was drawn by one of the greatest cartoonists from India, and this particular cartoon made him throughout India the one of the most popular cartoonist ever. Okay, so he will be remembered for this cartoon because this cartoon made history. Okay, even though he had drawn many cartoons, but this cartoon had hit the headlines. This cartoon made history. This cartoon till today is talked about. This cartoon speaks volumes about 1975 emergency. This cartoon says a lot of things which we need words, but without the words, this cartoon speaks so many things. So that's why this cartoon with the 1975 emergency and the way it was presented by that eminent cartoonist of India in Indian Express really is praiseworthy, and today we all remember this cartoon because of the person. So who is that famous cartoonist? Is it Abu Abraham? My God, it is really mind-blowing. It is really mind-blowing answer. Sai Kiran says it is Abu Abraham. Okay, let's see the answer. Absolutely correct. It is Abu Abraham. It is unexpected. It is not possible, I thought, but the thing is, you have solved this. This is wonderful, really. It is not even possible. Clear, I thought that is nobody could do it, but you have done it. This is the toughest question of the show, I said. But you are there, you are taking it very challenging way, and how passionately you are thinking that really is understandable. And this kind of fighting, this kind of contest, what I was waiting for all these days. And this kind of contest, this kind of interest is more important, and so that it will give me a lot of energy and enthusiasm to come up with more and more upcoming challenging and more tough and standard questions to improve the standard of the quiz. This is enough for me, and that was exactly what I was waiting for. So even though we are going towards the ending side of the show, but the thing is, the way you have maintained the interest, the way the number of children are answering, this is really mind-blowing. And now, without wasting much time, let's go for the next question. Yes. Right. So now the question is, you are seeing someone on the screen related to the Constitution. He had contributed something. Okay. Right. Beautiful. So that is a great answer. Sir also praises. That's beautiful to see that so many. Okay, right, fine, that's beautiful. Right, so many are pouring in. This is really a team spirit. So how one is really praising the other, that is the team spirit, that is sportsmanship. And this is what makes the quizzing one of the most beautiful show. And it was what I was waiting for, and I got the right kind of people, right kind of viewers, right kind of listeners, those who have the taste for the quizzing. And now here we go, one of the toughest again. No. That one over. Why? Because this question separate, no? Okay, now identify this man's contribution to the Constitution. So, okay, so you are seeing someone on the screen. Okay, now my question is, who is the person? Simply name of the person is enough. He had done some contribution to the Constitution in one or other way. Now identify this person. If it is also one of the toughest. Yes, comes Bose, comes the answer. Okay, okay, my God, it is Bose. Okay, what is the full name? Anyone? Nandalal Bose. Very fine. It is Bose or Nandalal Bose is the absolutely correct answer. It is not possible when you see the picture to find out any clue. You cannot get the hint, but it is really very good quizzing. Very nice played. Very well played. So much well clear. So now here I shouldn't waste the time. So I have to wait for another beautiful question. It is very difficult to stop you people from answering. Okay, now so let's go for the next. So Nandalal Bose is the absolutely correct answer. So right, he decorated the Constitution papers. Beautiful. So calligraph papers were designed or decorated by Nandalal Bose and his students and friends. Fine, that's good. So now next question. So this lady is the daughter of, listen to the question carefully, this lady is the daughter of an eminent personality after Ambedkar. His name is considered as a greatest person who had contributed for the upliftment of the downtrodden people. So after Ambedkar, the next person who was so popular in India, okay, in that line, for what reason Ambedkar is more popular or hailed by the downtrodden classes of the Hindu society, the same way after Ambedkar, the next such popular person was the father of this lady whom you are seeing on the screen. Now I need name that person. Name one of the noted personality. Fantastic answer by Yamini. She says it is Jagjivan Ram, Babu Jagjivan Ram, the man from Sasaram constituency. Okay, so he is so popular among the downtrodden classes of the Indian society. After I think Ambedkar, he was only next to Ambedkar. Okay, so there is no such comparison, but what most of the people accept him as the greatest leader for these downtrodden people or the classes of the Hindu society? And that's beautiful answer. It is Jagjivan Ram, Babu Jagjivan Ram. Okay, that's good answering. Babu Jagjivan Ram from Sasaram, where we have Sher Shah Suri's tomb. So right, so here we shouldn't waste time. So let's go for the next question. Yes, it is Meera Kumar, but her father is what I asked. Right. Now here goes another interesting question. Okay, you have watched this on the screen. See this on the screen, but the question is different. The question, we have two parts. The first question is, you are saying that in number of pillars. Okay, so many pillars. First question is, how many pillars this parliament building of India has? Okay, the first question is, how many pillars we have for this parliament building? The total number of pillars, what you are seeing in the picture, clearly understandable. Such pillars, how many are there? So that's why picture you have seen, but related to that a question. This is the parliament building. So how many pillars it has, as you are seeing on the picture? So like that, how many pillars you find? So cool-mindedly think for a while, keep on thinking, don't forget to give answers, try your level best. So this is quizzing. Okay, in quizzing, what decides is the time. So here goes one answer is 100. Okay, is it 100? Are you asking me or is sure? Okay, it is 100 they say, but I cannot accept because it is not right. What I was expecting is different answer. How many pillars you find or are there in the parliament building? This is first part of this question based on this picture. Okay, how many such pillars we find in the parliament building? Okay, keep on thinking. So never lose heart, never get disheartened, be sportive, keep on thinking, rack your brain, charge your gray cells, keep on thinking, cool-minded, be confident, and then give the answer. What is in your mind, just speak out. Okay, never mind it always hits the target or not. So next quiz, 150 I guess. Okay, Yamini says 144 question mark. My God, this is absolutely correct answer, 144. Now the next part of the question is, who designed this building? The people who have designed this wonderful building for India, name that designers of this building or the architects of this building. So the first part is absolutely correct, right? So that's a wonderful answering, Yamini. And now please continue the same spirit. So when the things were going bit dull, but the tempo is maintained, and that's what actually breathes life into the quizzing or the show. The show has not become dull. It is still so active. It is still so sportive. And since the children are energetic, and that's the makes this show one of the most loved by the children. Okay, because all are the youngsters and all are preparing for competitive examinations. So the more and more children will participate. So you need to inform the more and more children, your friends, inform about this so that, okay, that's what only thing I need from your side. A favor, please inform to more and more friends so that we can make this still a wonderful show, because more number of people, more tussle, more contest, more rivalry, and more passionate, and that is ultimate goal. Okay, so together we will learn, together we will become smarter. Okay, and will become more challenge for me, and I will also come up with still better and better shows. Okay, now please think on the next question. So it is British you say, but I need the names. Very fine. So it is British obviously, but the name the persons. Okay, fine, that's good thinking. So my question was, who designed this building? Okay, so first part 144 is correct, accepted. Now who designed this building is the second part. Okay, that means names I want. Okay, I understand this is really a very difficult question, but some questions are like that. Okay, they maintain the standard of the so. Okay, you cannot take it lightly. Okay, so nobody should take lightly, because there are all types of questions. So you have solved easy ones, you have solved standard ones, you have solved tough ones. Very rarely you are beaten, so that is really wonderful, okay, to see. And that's why now my question is here, that is, what is the second part answer? Okay, the message. Okay, hi. So this is somebody saying hi. Okay, so add karo. Okay, so now here the second part. Okay, fine, that is someone new. So welcome. So Dark Tech 7R, welcome to this show, that because we need such people. So here the second question was, who designed this? So I think it is time is consumed. So now I have to certainly reveal the answer. Okay, shall I wait? Okay, shall I wait? It is not waiting, because it is now, you can see on the screen the answer is flashed. Edwin Lutyens. Yes, now Jack Sparrow already coincided with Edwin Lutyens, right? So sorry for, because the way I flashed immediately coincided is Edwin Lutyens and Edwin Lutyens. So Sir says Edwin Lutyens and Herbert Baker. And the number of pillars already revealed, so 144. So this is nice quizzing, because so many children are so actively they are participating, and that is really breathed life into this quiz clear. So many questions we have asked. I think now the time. Okay, so now here the next interesting question. Okay, now the question is here, the Constitution of India was published in this place. Okay, for the first time the Constitution of India was first published here. Okay, this is indirect question actually. Okay, so you can, if you think cleverly this twisted question, you can give the answer. My question is, the Constitution of India was published in this city. The Constitution of India was published in this city. Now, in which city the Constitution of India was published? Okay, so keep on thinking. Okay, is it already the answer flashed? My God, beautiful. It is Sabir says Dehradun, and that is really because Survey of India is located in Dehradun. So that's why good thinking and clever thinking and smart thinking. That's wonderful, Sabir, that you have given the answer. So very nice, very sportive people. So here we have to wind up the contest. Okay, so here we have to wind up this contest. Okay, so we have to wind up this contest back. Okay, so we have to wind up this contest, and that assuring you that tomorrow we will come up with one more better show. Okay, one more better show, and then with still more standard questions. Okay, and beautiful questions. And what is the only favor I need from your side is, please inform to your friends and other people who are preparing for competitive examinations, maybe UPSC or any other competitive examinations, because the thing is, the more number of people will participate, so more will be the contest and the keen will be the tussle. And the way, actually I am very grateful that so many teachers, because of they understand the word. So even though they know many things, but still they are actively participating, finding out some time, giving some time to this, so only to encourage the other participants. And you have to understand that if 4 to 5 teachers are also my colleagues, I mean to say that they are so actively working and participating in this, so really that is, I have to thank them from the bottom of my heart. And the same way, most for all the students, I simply ask you, your favor is please inform to only the near and dear ones or your friends and other people whom you know, and that is enough. And so that in the coming days the show has to become still more fighting contest, okay, and nothing less than a fight. So participating in this show actively, energetic, and the more number will participate, the keen will be the tussle, and that is what exactly required. And the tempo also has to be maintained. Okay, so with these words, without wasting much time, I said 2 hours of without wasting time learning. So as a teacher, I can assure you that this time which you have allotted should not be considered that a waste of time, so that every child who leaves this with one memory that today you have made a fruitful use of your time. So for that reason, as this is a free show, many children, they don't know this, that clear it is a free online class. So that's why also some people are hesitating, and some have sent the letters to me or written through WhatsApp. So please kindly inform them, and thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you with a new topic tomorrow. Thank you all.